Hello, my friend. Today, I want to tell you the story of a king who changed the lives of millions of people. He was not just a ruler. He was a listener, a thinker, and a man who cared deeply about ordinary people. This is the story of King Sejong the Great. Sejong was born in 1397 during the Joseon Dynasty in Korea. His birth name was Yidu. He was the third son of King Taejong. As a child, he was quiet and thoughtful. He loved reading books and studying Confucian philosophy. While his older brothers enjoyed hunting and royal ceremonies, Sejong preferred learning. At that time, people believed the first son should become king. Sejong never expected to wear the crown. However, history had other plans. His father, King Taejong, was a strong and sometimes harsh ruler. He wanted a capable successor. Sejong's older brothers eventually stepped aside from the throne. Some historians believe they did this to protect Sejong because they saw his wisdom. In 1418, Sejong became king at the age of 21. Becoming king was not easy. Joseon was still a young kingdom. There were political conflicts and pressure from neighboring countries. Many officials believed the king should simply maintain tradition. But Sejong wanted more than stability. He wanted progress. Sejong believed a king should understand his people. He asked farmers about their crops. He asked scholars about science. He asked doctors about medicine. He listened more than he spoke. One day, he noticed a serious problem. Most ordinary people could not read or write. At that time, Korea used Chinese characters for writing. They were complex and difficult to learn. Only educated elites could master them. Sejong asked his scholars, "How can our people express their thoughts if they cannot write their own words?" Some officials replied, "Your Majesty, Chinese characters are the proper system. It has always been this way." Sejong did not argue loudly, but he continued thinking. He believed literacy was not a privilege. It was a right. In 1443, after years of research and quiet preparation, Sejong introduced a new alphabet. It was called Hunminjeongeum, which means the correct sounds for the instruction of the people. Today we call it Hangul. The alphabet was simple and logical. The shapes of the letters were designed to represent the position of the mouth and tongue when speaking. It was scientific. It was practical. It was revolutionary. However, not everyone welcomed this idea. Many high-ranking scholars opposed it. They said, "This will lower the dignity of our culture." They believed only classical Chinese was worthy of scholars. Sejong answered calmly, "If the people cannot learn, how can the nation grow?" He did not create Hangul for power. He created it for the people. Over time, ordinary farmers, merchants, and women began learning to read and write. For the first time, they could record their own thoughts. They could write letters. They could read laws and books. But Sejong's achievements were not limited to language. He supported scientific innovation. He sponsored the development of rain gauges to measure precipitation. He encouraged the invention of water clocks and sundials to improve timekeeping. He promoted agricultural research to help farmers increase their harvests. He also cared deeply about justice. He revised laws to reduce unfair punishments. He emphasized fairness in court decisions. He believed that fear alone could not build a strong country. Despite his wisdom, Sejong faced personal struggles. He suffered from health problems later in life. His eyesight weakened. He experienced pain from illness, but he continued working. One court official once said, "Your Majesty, please rest." Sejong replied, "How can I rest when my people still struggle?" He ruled for 32 years. Under his leadership, Joseon experienced cultural, scientific, and economic growth. His reign became known as a golden age in Korean history. King Sejong passed away in 1450, but his legacy did not fade. Today, he is remembered as Sejong the Great. His face appears on Korean currency. His name is honored in schools, research institutes, and streets. More importantly, millions of people still use the alphabet he created. Every time someone writes in Hangul, they are connected to his vision. So what can we learn from King Sejong? True leadership is not about power. It is about responsibility. It is about listening to the quiet voices. It is about creating tools that help others grow. Sejong did not seek glory. He sought understanding. He did not ask, "How can I be remembered?" He asked, "How can my people live better?" Thank you for listening. Remember this story when you think one person cannot make a difference. Sometimes, a single idea can change the destiny of a nation. Keep learning, keep thinking, and I will see you in the next story.